I just want to say, if you lost someone and you're dealing with grief right now, I feel you. Like, I feel you. No matter what stage you're in, whether you're dealing with the shock, the anger, the denial, the bargaining, the depression, the acceptance, like, I feel you. Like, I feel you. Like, my aunt passed away this past July, my auntie Spring, and her birthday was this past weekend on the first day of spring. That's why we call it spring. But so we were able to come together as a family and celebrate her and celebrate her birthday. And it was really nice. And as of yesterday, I finally feel like I'm at a stage of acceptance because like I watched her mother, my grandmother, suffer through cancer as a 9, 10, 11 year old. I was 11 when she eventually passed away. But being around that, like, going over to her house with my mom, because my mom took care of my auntie, she took care of my grandma, and just seeing my grandmother deal with that sickness and all the doctor's appointments and her losing her ability to take care of herself and things like that, just laid up in the hospital bed, like that took a toll on me as a kid. Like I was having nightmares, and there was a time where I felt guilty as a kid because I didn't want to go with my mom, but I knew I had to. You know what I'm saying? Because my pops was at work, and I had to go. So it was traumatizing. I didn't have nobody to talk to about how I was feeling, my emotions, the worry, being scared. And so I just kind of held it in. And when my aunt started dealing with her cancer, like when it got to the end of it, I used to feel guilty because I couldn't see her like that. And I didn't know how to express that to my family. Like, I'm here for y'all because them like my siblings, like her kids. Them like my big sisters and my big brother. So it's like, I had to send them a text one day, like, I'm here. I just can't be here because it was hard. Like, I got to see my aunt in the hospital, but it was hard for me to see her like that. Like, I didn't even know if I could touch her, if I could hug her. I had to ask them, like, is it okay if I give her a hug? And I brought her these pretty purple roses. They were really pretty. Me and her have that in common. We both love purple. Whew. Yeah, so, man, being able to celebrate her this past weekend with all my family. And yesterday I listened to one of her favorite songs, and I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but it is from 1976, and it's called The Fruit Song. It's the fruit song. Like, my auntie, that's why I call it Sweet Spring, boy. Like, the song was kind of freaky. Like, it's an old school song, and the lady basically talking about how she didn't know her dude like cherries. And then she come out and say she like bananas. So as an adult looking back, I'm laughing because I'm like, man, Auntie Spring was a freak. But yeah, man, that was my rider. Like, she was always there for me. Look at this picture. This is from when I got my master's degree. That's Auntie Spring right there. That's me, my OG, my mom, my pops back there. My damn college boyfriend even in this picture. God damn. JB. JB is from Detroit. He came to Chicago to hoop. So I ain't gonna put all his little business out there. But yeah, he was, what y'all call him in Detroit? Mr. Basketball. But I ain't gonna tell you the year and all that. So yeah. Grief, man. Grief, it has its ups and downs. Ain't no right or wrong way to do it, but I feel like it's a topic that we really need to talk about, especially in our communities, because we losing lives left and right, young and old, you feel me? And people don't really be expressing it and don't have anyone to talk to anyone about it. So it's important that when things do happen, that we don't just sweep it under the rug and say, oh, they're in a better place, oh, they're in heaven. Like, really sit down, ask these kids, ask these young people, how are they feeling? You know, because they may be angry. They may feel guilty. You feel me? They may feel like it should have been them. So it's just really important, not just as professionals, but as parents, sisters, cousins. Like, we have to have these conversations. Shoot, maybe you need somebody to have this conversation with you and ask you how you doing because you lost somebody. Like, that's legit. But you gotta speak up. Like, if you need help or you want to talk, you gotta speak up because no one will know if you don't say anything. But that's my little 2 cents about it, man. My auntie, I saw my mama and her sisters. They really like the OLG gang. If you ever watched Housewives of Atlanta and No Candy, her mom and her sisters, they call them the OLG gang, old lady gang. Cause man, everybody got their own little personality, play their little roles, and man, I'm just really gonna miss my auntie, man. And my condolences to y'all if y'all lost someone. Um, just hang in there, man. Go at your own pace, heal at your own pace, but heal. Grieve. Take the time to grieve.